got the horse right here, the name is Paul Revere, and here's a guy that says if the weather's clear, can't do. This guy says the horse can't do. If he says the horse can't do.
I'm picking Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy's got him picking at 5 to 9. Has chance, has chance. This guy says the horse has chance.
Paul Revere robbed by, I hear his foot's alright. Of course it all depends if it rained last night.
I'm
Like
picking Valentine, the morning work looks fine. Besides the jockey's brother's a friend of mine.
But just a minute, boys, I got to do my snow. Just his great-grandfather was a police.
I tell you, Paul Revere, now this is no bum steer. It's from a handicapper that's real sincere.
I'm
Can't
picking
do,
Valentine, cause on the morning line, the guy's got him picking at 5 to 9.
If he says the horse can't do.
According to this here in a telegraph. Epitaph.
Valentine, I got the horse right here.
That is what the Bible tells us. And that is why I am standing here in the devil's own city, on the devil's own street, prepared to do battle with the forces of evil. Hear me, you gamblers, with your dice, your cards, and your horses. Pause and think before it is too late. You're in great danger. I am not speaking of the prison and the gallows, but of the greater punishment that awaits you. Repent before it is too late. Just around the corner is our little mission, where you are always welcome to seek refuge from this jungle of sin. Come here and talk to me. Do not think of me as Sergeant Sarah Brown, but as Sarah Brown, your sister. Join me, brothers and sisters, in resisting the devil, and together we will put him to flight forever. Oh, thank you. Remember, friends, it is the Save a Soul mission located at 327 West 49th Street, open all day and all night with a special prayer meeting this Thursday.
Poor Miss Sarah. I wonder why a refined doll like her is mixed up in Mission Dodge.
She is a beautiful doll, right? With 100% eyes.
Yeah, it's too bad such a doll wastes all time being good. How'd she make any money from that?
Well, maybe she owns a piece of the mission.
Hey, guys, tell me, what about Nathan Detroit? Has he found a place for his crap game yet?
We don't know yet.
The heat is on.
He's still looking for a place.
Oh, well, tell him I'm loaded and I'm looking for action. Shoot, I just acquired 5,000 potatoes.
5,000 bucks.
Where did you acquire it?
Well, I just collected the reward on my father.
Sure seems like everybody's looking for action. I sure hope Nathan finds
Why,
out.
Lieutenant Brannigan? Mrs. Southstreet, it's Lieutenant Brannigan of the New York Police Department.
A pleasure. Any of you fellows seen Nathan Detroit? Why, which Nathan Detroit is that?
I mean the Nathan Detroit who's been running the floating crap game around here. And getting away with it by moving it to a different spot every night.
Why are you telling us this, Yana?
I'm telling you this because I know you two bums work for Detroit, rustling up customers for his crap game.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you can tell him from me. I know that right now he's running around trying to find a place. Well, no one's going to give him a place because they all know that Brannigan is breathing down their necks.
Hey, Nathan.
Boys, I'm having terrible trouble. Everybody's scared on account of that lousy Brannigan, and I just can't find
Spelled it wrong, Mr. Detroit.
Lieutenant Brannigan. Hey, I hope you don't think I was talking about you. There are so many lousy Branigans, you know.
Detroit, I was just talking to your colleagues about your crap game. I imagine you're having trouble finding a place.
Well, the heat is on, as you must well know by the fact you have to live off your own salary.
Did you find a place?
What does that cop want from me? What am I, a sex maniac? I merely run a crap game for the convenience of those who win a little action, in return for which I take a small cut for myself. Now, is that a crime? Yeah.
Nathan, did you find a place?
Did you find a place for the game?
Did I find it? Did I find a place? Oh, yeah. We're going to hold the game tomorrow night in the Radio City Music Hall.
Well, how are you gonna fix the ushers?
I tried all the regular places, you know, the back of the cigar store, the funeral parlor.
Well, Nathan, you said once there might be a chance at a Biltmore garage.
Yeah, I was over the Biltmore garage. Talked to Joey Biltmore himself. He'd set me in and let me use his place if I gave him $1,000.
$1,000.
In cash. He won't take my marker.
Marker's no good, huh?
What do you mean my marker's no good? A marker ain't just a piece of paper that says, I owe you $1,000, signed Nathan, Detroit. No, a marker's like a pledge, which a guy can't welch on. It's like not saluting the flag. No, my marker's as good as gold. Only Joey Biltmore don't think so. It's impossible to think. Me without a livelihood? Why, I've been running this crap game ever since I was a juvenile delinquent.
Well, Nathan, can't you do something?
What can I do? I'm broke. Couldn't even afford to buy Adelaide a present today. You know what today is? It's mine and Adelaide's 14th anniversary.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep. We've been engaged 14 years.
Nathan, concentrate on the game. The town's up there here with high players. The Greeks in town.
Brandy Bottle Bates.
Scrat and Slim.
I know. I could make a fortune. But where can I have the game?
The Biltmore garage wants a grand.
But we ain't got a grand on hand.
And they've now got a lock on the door of the gym at Public School 84.
There's the stock room behind McCluskey's bar.
But Mrs. McCluskey ain't a good scout.
And things being how they are, the back of the police station is out.
So the Biltmore garage is the spot. But the $1,000 we ain't got.
Why, it's good old reliable
Nathan, Detroit. If you're looking for action, he'll furnish the spot. Even when the heat is on, it's never too hot. Not for good old reliable Nathan, for it's always just a short walk to the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. There are well-heeled shooters everywhere. And an awful lot of that is for the fella who can get us there. If we only had a lousy little grand, we could be a millionaire. That's good old reliable Nathan, Detroit. If the size of your bundle you want to increase, he'll arrange that you go broken quiet and peace. In a hideout provided by Nathan, where there are no neighbors to squawk. It's the oldest established permanent floating in New York. Where's the action? Where's the king? Gotta have the game or we'll die from shame. It's the oldest established permanent floating crap game in New York.
Gentlemen, do not worry. Nathan Detroit crap game will float again. My boys will be sure to let you know where it is.
Okay, Nathan. Say, you know who else is looking for some action? Sky Masterson. Sky Masterson's in town.
Sky Masterson. Now there's the highest player of them all.
Higher than the Greek?
Higher than anybody. Hey, why do you think they call him Sky? That's how high he bets. You know, I once saw him bet $5,000 on a cockroach. It's true. And another time when he was sick, the guy didn't even take penicillin. In fact, he had bet 10 C's his temperature would go to 104.
Well, did it?
Did it? He's so lucky it went to 106. Good old Sky.
Well, maybe you could borrow the thousand from Sky.
You kidding me? Sky Masterson? That kind of dough ain't linen money. It's betting money. So why don't I bet him? Why don't I bet him 1,000 on something?
You would bet with Sky Masterson?
What? I ain't scared. I'd be perfectly willing to take the risk. Providing I can figure out a bet at which there's no chance of me losing. No, he likes crazy bets, like which lump of sugar a fly will sit on, or how far you can kick a piece of cheesecake. Ooh, cheesecake, that's perfect. Run into Mindy's restaurant, see how many pieces of cheesecake he sold yesterday, and also how many pieces of strudel.
How much cheesecake and how much strudel? What do you want to know that for?
Just find out. Now beat it. Here comes Adelaide.
Hello, Nathan.
Adelaide Pigeon.
You go ahead, girls. Order me a tuna fish on rye and a chocolate sundae with tomato ketchup and mayonnaise. Okay, Adelaide. We gotta get back to the hot box.
Ah, you still rehearsing?
Yeah, that slave driver Charlie, he's been working us all day. So finally I says to him, Charlie, I gotta get out of here and get something to eat. And he says, you don't want to eat, you want to sneak out and see that cheap bum, Nathan Detroit.
And what did you say to him?
I told him, I says, I'll meet whoever I want.
Oh, okay, well, hey, don't upset yourself. How's your cold?
Thank you. Nathan. Happy anniversary.
Hey, a present!
I hope you like it.
It's just a belt, all right.
Read the card.
Sugar is sweet, and so is jelly. So put this belt around your belly. Say, look, Adelaide, that's a nice gesture, and I was going to get you a present, too. A gold watch with a diamond
Oh,
band.
Nathan, you really shouldn't have.
It's all right. I didn't. I'm sorry.
That's okay, darling. I kind of like it when you forget to give me presents. It makes me feel like we're married.
Well, don't worry, honey, because one of these days I'll be in the money, and you'll have more mink than a mink.
Nathan, I can do without just about anything as long as you don't start running that crap game again.
The crap game? Ha! What an absurd thought.
1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
What?
Yesterday, Minnie sold 1,200 cheesecake and 1,500 strudel.
More strudel than cheesecake. That's perfect.
Nathan, what is this?
Nothing, honey.
Hey, any news yet?
Hey, Harry! Nothing yet. I'll let you know.
All right, Detroit.
Well, what was that all about?
His wife's having a baby.
What's he asking you for?
He's nervous. It's his first wife. Say, look, Adelaide, I know you're probably hungry, and I'm expecting a fellow here, so...
Nathaniel Eugene, are you trying to get rid of me?
No. I just don't want your sandwich to get soggy.
Oh.
Fellas, why don't you take Adelaide to the drugstore? You see, honey, you've got a cold, and the drugstore's all the way across the street, and there are a lot of open manholes around. So.
Nathan, you're so thoughtful. You're just the sweetest person. Goodbye.
Hey, Masterson, glad to see you, Sky.
Nathan, you old promoter, you.
Ha! How are you? Hey, you look great.
Feel great, Nathan. 2 wonderful weeks out west in Nevada. Great place, beautiful scenery, healthful climate, and I beat him for 50 G's at blackjack.
50 G's, huh? You gonna be in town long?
No, I'm flying to Havana tomorrow.
Havana?
Yeah, there's a lot of action down there. Wanna come with?
Nah, I got a lot of things to take care of here. Meanwhile, how about in to Mindy's for a piece of cheesecake? They sell a lot of cheesecake.
No, thanks. I'm not hungry. Tell me, how's Adelaide?
Fine. She's still dancing at the hot box.
I suppose one of these days you two will be getting married.
We all gotta go sometime, right?
Ah, but Nathan, we can fight it. Guys like us, Nathan, we gotta remember that as pleasant as a doll's company may be, she must always take second place to aces back-to-back.
Sure. Tell me, you hungry yet? How about we hit a Mindy's for a piece of strudel or cheesecake or something?
No, I think I'll go get the late results.
Okay. But you will admit that Mindy's has the greatest cheesecake in the country?
Why, yes, I'm quite partial to Mindy's cheesecake.
Oh, who isn't? Yet there are some people who prefer Mindy's strudel. Oh, offhand, which do you think he sells more, the cheesecake or the strudel?
Well, I've never given it much thought, but if everyone is like I am, I'd say Mindy sells much more cheesecake than strudel.
For how much?
Huh?
Oh, for how much?
Well, Why, Nathan, I never knew you to be a betting man. You always take your percentage off the top.
Well, I just thought for old time's sake, Sky, I'd let you in on a little of the action. I will bet you $1,000 that yesterday Minnie sold more strudel than cheesecake.
Nathan, let me tell you a story.
Okay?
When I was a young man about to go out into the world, my father says to me a very valuable thing. He says it to me like this. Son, the old man says, I am sorry I am not able to bankroll you a very large start, but as I have no potatoes to give to you, I am now going to state to you some very valuable advice. One of these days in your travels, a man is going to come to you and show you a brand new deck of cards on which the seal is not yet broken, and he's going to bet you that he can make the jack of spades jump to the top of the deck and squirt cider in your ear. But son, do not bet this man, for as sure as you stand there, you will wind up with an ear full of cider. Now, Nathan, I do not claim that you've been clocking Mindy's cheesecake.
Now, you don't think that.
However, if you're really looking for some action, I will bet you that same $1,000 that you do not know the color of the necktie you have on. Well?
No bet. Ah, orange. God, what a crazy color.
Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore.
Don't bother me, Benny.
Hey, Sky, how goes it?
Good, how's it with you fellows?
Not bad.
Nicely. Nathan, we took Adelaide to the drugstore, and she says for you to be sure to pick her up after the show at the Hot Box.
And don't be late.
Yes, dear. Yeah.
Yes, dear. That sounds like husband talk if I ever heard it. Nathan, you are trapped. In Adelaide, you have the type of doll that is most difficult to unload.
I don't want to unload Adelaide. I love her. Besides, a guy without a doll, well, if a guy didn't have a doll, then who would holler at him? A doll's a necessity.
Nathan, I'm not putting the rap on dolls. I just say a guy should have them around when he wants them, and they are easy to find.
Not dolls like Adelaide.
Nathan, figuring weight for age, all dolls are the same.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
How come you ain't got a doll? How come you're going to Havana with that one?
I like to travel light. But if I wish to take a doll to Havana, there's a large assortment available.
Not real high-class dolls there aren't.
Any doll, you name it.
Any doll and I name her? Will you bet me on that? Will you bet me $1,000 any doll I name, you'll take her to Havana tomorrow?
You've got a bet.
I name her.
Her? Dad, I got cider in my ear.
Someday I'm going to take a pickaxe and rip up Broadway from end to end.
They do that every day.
Sinners here.
Indeed we do. Sarah!
How do you do?
My name is Abernathy. Arvide Abernathy.
Skymaster.
What's wrong?
Oh, what is the trouble?
My heart is heavy with sin.
Oh, you poor man.
Oh, I've wasted my life in gambling and evil betting. But I've suddenly realized the terrible things that gambling can lead to.
Agatha, a coffee, please.
Didn't I see you a little while ago on Broadway?
Possibly. I've been wandering around trying to build up the courage to come here.
And you're willing to give up gambling?
Why, gladly. I would have never become a gambler at all had I not fallen in with evil companions who were always offering me sucker bets.
Here, my friend.
Well, thank you. It makes me feel good just talking with you people.
You go on talking with Sister Sarah, and you'll be right as rain. I'm glad you found us.
The Bible does say, seek and you shall find.
Very good. I wish we could reach more sinners like you. We're out every day trying.
Well, maybe you should try the nighttime.
And how's that?
Well, as a former sinner, I happen to know the best time to find sinners is between midnight and dawn. You might even try holding an all-night session against the devil.
A very good suggestion indeed. Thank you, Brother Masterson.
You're welcome.
Coffee's so good, I can't understand why it isn't a sin.
Final gentleman. I suppose he sort of looks after you.
We look after each other.
Uh-huh. And I suppose if either of you goes someplace, the other goes along.
Oh, yes, of course.
Of course.
Here are some of our pamphlets I think you should read. They will give you a good deal of comfort.
Well, thank you.
And we're holding a midnight prayer meeting on Thursday, which I'm sure you'll wish to attend.
I'm sure. Miss Sarah, I hope you will not think I am getting out of line, but I think it is wonderful to see a pretty doll. A nice-looking lady like you, sacrificing herself for the sake of others. Staying here in this place. Do you ever want to go anyplace else? Travel or something?
I would like to go to Africa.
Well, that's a little far, but there are plenty of wonderful places just a few hours from New York by plane. Ever been in a plane?
No?
Oh, it's wonderful.
Here's another pamphlet I think you should read.
Why, thank you. Of course, I'll need a lot of personal help. My heart is as black as 2 feet down a wolf's gullet.
I'll be speaking at the Thursday prayer meeting.
But I'll need private lessons. How about dinner or something?
I think not, Mr. Masterson.
Sorry, just blossoming under the warmth of your kindness. Hey, that's wrong.
What's wrong?
Well, that's not Proverbs, that's Isaiah.
It's Proverbs.
Sorry, no peace under the wicked. Isaiah, chapter 57, verse 22. Isaiah?
Isaiah?
There are 2 things been in every hotel room in the country. Sky Masterson and the Gideon Bible. I must have read the good book 10 or 12 times.
You've read the Bible 12 times?
What's wrong with the Bible? Besides, in my business, the strangest of information frequently comes in handy. I once won 5 G's on a parlay. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Tell me, Mr. Masterson, why are you here?
I told you, I'm a sinner.
You're lying.
Well, lying's a sin. Look, I'm a big sinner, and if you get me, it's 8 to 5 others will follow. You need sinners, don't you?
We're managing.
Let's be honest. This mission is laying an egg. Why don't you let me help you? I bet I could fill this place with sinners.
I don't bet.
I'll make your proposition. When's this big prayer meeting of yours? Thursday? I will guarantee to fill that meeting with 1 dozen genuine sinners. I will also guarantee that they will sit still and listen to you.
And what's my end of the bargain?
Have dinner with me.
Why do you want to have dinner with me?
I'm hungry. Here.
What's this?
Sky Masterson's marker for 12 sinners. You don't think it's good? Ask anyone in town. I owe you 1 dozen sinners. I'll pick you up at noon tomorrow for dinner.
At noon?
It'll take us some time to get there.
To get where?
To my favorite restaurant,
Oh, and where is that?
El Cafe Cabana in Havana.
El Cafe Cubana? Havana?
Where else do you want to eat? Howard Johnson's?
Havana?
Why not? The plane will get us there in 5 hours and back the same night, and the food's great.
I now realize, Mr. Gambler, that when you described the blackness of your heart, you didn't do yourself justice.
And I now realize, Sister Sarah, that as beautiful as a sergeant may be, she is still a sergeant.
Please go away.
Why don't you change your pitch, Sarge? Come to the mission, one and all. Except guys. I hate guys.
I don't hate anybody.
Except for me. Well, I'm relieved to know that it is just me personally and not all guys in general. It's nice to know that somewhere in the world there's a guy who might appeal to the sergeant. I wonder what this guy will be like.
He will not be a gambler.
Well, I am not interested in what he will not be. I am interested in what he will be.
Don't worry. I'll know. For I've imagined every bit of him, from his strong moral fiber to the wisdom in his head, to the homey aroma of his pipe.
You have wished yourself a Scarsdale Galahad, the breakfast-eating Brooks Brothers type.
Yes, and I shall meet him when the time is right.
You've got the guy all figured out.
I have.
Including what he smokes, all figured out.
All figured out. When my love comes along, I won't take a chance. He'll be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance.
And you'll know at a glance by the 2 pair of pants.
By the calm, steady voice, his feet on the ground. As I run to his arms, that at last I've come home, safe and sound. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong. When my love comes along.
No. You're talking about love. You
I wouldn't expect a gambler to understand.
Well, would you like to know how a gambler feels about the big heartthrob?
No!
Well, I'll tell you. Mine will come as a surprise to me. Mine I leave to chance and chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Suddenly I'll know when my love comes up. I'll know then and there. I'll know at the sight of her face how I care, how I care, how I care. And I'll stop and I'll stare and I'll know long before we can speak. I'll know in my heart. I'll know and I won't ever rest. Am I right? Am I wise? Am I smart? But I'll stop and I'll stare at that face in the throng, for I'll know when my love comes along, when my love comes along. Well, I'll stop by later if you want to take a crack at the other cheek.
I won't take a chance. My love will be just what I need, not some fly-by-night Broadway romance. Until then, I shall wait. Until then, I'll be strong. For I'll know when my love comes
Hello? Hello. Is this the Biltmore Garage? Let me talk to Joey Biltmore.
This is Joey.
Joey! It's Nathan Detroit calling. Hey, how are the kids?
Kids? I ain't got no kids.
Of course you don't. Joey, I'm in a bit of a rush here, and I'll make things quick. I'm calling about the, you know,
The what?
the crap game.
The what?
The crap game.
Hold on a second, Nathan. I got a customer.
Hurry it up, will you, Joey?
That'll be $8. Sorry, Nathan. What were you saying?
I'm calling about the crap game, Joey.
Hey, don't say that on the phone. Suppose the cops are listening.
I'm sorry, the dice game. Look, Joey, is it okay if we use your place for the game tomorrow night?
If I get $1,000,
I'll have it tomorrow.
then call me tomorrow.
Well, look, if you're gonna have that kind of attitude, Joseph, I'll take the game someplace else.
Then have it someplace else.
But where else can I have it? Look, Joey, the dough is guaranteed. Hey, would I lie to you?
Yeah?
I'm getting the money from Sky Masterson.
How do you know?
It's a bet. I can't lose. I bet he could not take a doll with him to Havana.
Why can't he?
Because she ain't the kind of doll that goes to Havana.
Well, where does she go?
She doesn't go no place. That's why I'm gonna win.
Nathan, don't be so sure. She ain't a horse. She's a doll.
But Joey.
Nathan, there will be no crap game here tomorrow unless I get my money in advance.
Joey, you've known me for a long time
And
now.
that's why I want it in advance.
Well, look, I can't talk anymore. I gotta go meet Adelaide at the Hot Box. But listen, can I at least tell the boys we're gonna have the game tomorrow night at your place?
Not till I get my money in advance.
All right, you'll get it. Goodbye.
Bye.
I hope you get stabbed by a Studebaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to break it out for you again, once again. Please, put your hands together for the finest in New York, the queen of the hot box, the one all guys are after but none can have. Here is Adelaide and her chickadees.
I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck, and a barrel and a heap, and I'm talking in my sleep about you. About you? Oh, about you! I'm sleeping, I'm having trouble sleeping. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck, you bet your party neck I do. Doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo-doo. Come on, girls! Doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo-doo. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck. Oh, it beats me all to heck, beats me all to heck. How I'll ever tend the farm when I want to keep my arms about you. About you? About you. How the chickens are going to the dickens. 'Cause I love you, a bushel and a peck. You bet your party neck I do. Doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo-doo. Goodbye now. Doodle-doodle-doo, doodle-doodle-doo,
That lousy Joey Biltmore. Good show, ladies. Very nice show. Love you, a bushel and a peck, that lousy Joey Biltmore. They make it look so easy, don't they? Adelaide, you're here! Ah! Hello, Pie Face.
How are you, handsome?
Oh, you have no idea how much I've missed you.
Oh.
Woo. What is it you have here? A book?
It's a book.
You're always reading books. You're becoming a regular bookie.
Nathan, darling, this is very interesting. The doctor gave it to me. I went to him today about my cold.
How is your cold?
Oh, it's the same. So, the doctor asked me how long I'd had it, and I said a long time. And I thought it might be on account of me dancing with hardly any clothes on.
which is what I usually wear. So, the doctor told me to read this book because he said it might be due to psychology.
You even got that, have you?
Nathan, this is the kind of psychology that tells you why girls do certain kinds of things.
Oh? Would it tell you which certain kind of doll would go for a certain kind of guy, which you wouldn't think she would do so?
What do you mean?
I just mean you can almost bet there are certain dolls that wouldn't go for certain kind of guys.
Nathan, darling, no matter how terrible a fellow seems, you can never be sure some girl won't go for him. Take us.
Yeah.
Nathan, I'm going to be getting a raise in salary next week. So with what I'll be making, I was wondering what you would think. And maybe we could finally get married.
Ooh. Well, of course we're going to get married, and sooner or later.
I know, Nathan. But I'm starting to worry about my mother.
Your mother? What about your mother?
Well, Nathan, this is something I never told you before, but my mother, back in Rhode Island, she sort of thinks we're married already.
And why would she think a thing like that?
I couldn't be engaged for 14 years, could I? People don't do that in Rhode Island. They all get married.
Oh, then why is it such a small state?
Anyway, I wrote her I was married.
Oh, you did, huh?
Uh-huh. Then after about 2 years,
What after about 2 years?
we had a baby.
You told your mother we had a baby?
I had to, Nathan. Mother wouldn't have understood if we hadn't.
What type of baby was it?
It was a boy. I named it after you, Nathan.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
And, where's Nathan Jr. supposed to be now?
Oh, he's in boarding school. I wrote Mother he won the football game last Saturday.
I wish I had a bet on it.
But Nathan, that's not all, Nathan.
Adelaide, don't even tell me he has a little sister.
All those years, Nathan, and Mother believes in big families.
Just give me the grand total.
5.
Your mother must be a glutton for punishment.
But now it won't be a lie anymore. We can get married.
Adelaide, how could you do such a thing to a nice old broad like your mother?
But Nathan, you don't even know my mother.
That's right, but I'll be meaner soon. And what'll I tell her? What'll I tell her I did with 5 kids? Traded them to the Phillies or something? Adelaide, what are we gonna do?
We could get married.
Yeah, but marriage ain't something you just jump into, Tuts. We ain't ready.
I'm ready, Nathan. What do you think I got in this box? Nathan, what do you think I got in this box?
Sally's wedding shop. I can't guess.
It's a wedding veil. I've had it for 3 years. I won't let you see it because it's bad luck. Would you like to see it?
Hey, it's bad luck.
So you see, Nathan, honey, I got the veil. All we need now is a license and a blood test.
Hey. Or what?
A blood test. It's a law.
Great. What a city. First they close my crap game, then they're gonna open up my veins.
You aren't planning on running that crap game again, are you?
Adelaide, how could you think such a thing? Why do you think I stopped running the crap game? It's because I love you, and I want us to be the happiest married couple in the whole world.
Anybody see an earring out here? I don't think so.
You! I was all dated up with Society Max, and he breaks it on account of your dopey crap game. Honest, Adelaide, I pity you. Here it is.
Adelaide, look, I'm down on my knees here.
Oh, get up. It reminds me of your crap game.
Look, you're getting yourself upset. After all, we love each other, and we're gonna get married.
I don't believe you anymore.
But it's true. Come on, cheer up, honey. Hey, can I see that old smile? Fine, I'll see you tomorrow then.
Medicine and psychology. The cold is in your head. It says here, the average unmarried female, basically insecure, some long frustration may react with psychosomatic symptoms difficult to endure, affecting the upper respiratory tract. In other words, just from waiting around for that plain little band of gold, a person can develop a cold. You can spray it wherever you figure the streptococci lurk, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where they really lurk. If she's tired of getting that fisheye from the hotel clerk, a person can develop a cold. It says here, the female remaining single, just in the legal sense, shows a neurotic tendency. See note. See note? Note? Chronic organic syndromes. Toxic or hypertense. Involving the eye, the ear, the nose, and throat. In other words, just from worrying whether the wedding is on or off, a person can develop a cough. You can feed her all day with the vitamin A and the bromo fizz, but the medicine never gets anywhere near where the trouble is. If she's getting a kind of a name for herself and the name ain't his, a person can develop a cough. And furthermore, just from stalling and stalling and stalling the wedding trip, a person can develop lung grip. When they get on the train for Niagara, and she can hear church bells chime, the compartment is air conditioned, and the mood sublime. Then they get off at Saratoga for the 14th time. A person can develop lung grip, la post-nasal drip, with the wheezes and the sneezes and a sinus that's really a pip. From a lack of community property and a feeling she's getting too old, a person can develop a bad cold. Achoo!
Nicely. What are you looking at?
Sky was just following Miss Sarah, and you should have seen her. She gave him a look that would have cooled off a moose at mating time.
Good. Just as long as he doesn't take that doll to Havana.
Havana? He couldn't take that down to New Rochelle. Where's Nathan? He ought to start lining up the game.
I don't know. Probably trying to see Adelaide. She's mad at him. Again.
That Miss Adelaide, she is always taking his mind off honest work.
Yeah, it's too bad that smart businessman like Nathan has to go and fall in love with his own fiancée.
Benny, that is his weakness, and we should be tolerant, because I am told it is a worldwide weakness. Look. What's playing at the Roxy? I'll tell you what's playing at the Roxy. A picture about a Minnesota man so in love with a Mississippi girl that he sacrifices everything and moves all the way to Biloxi. That's what's playing at the Roxy.
What's in the Daily News? I'll tell you what's in the Daily News. A story about a guy who bought his wife a small ruby with what otherwise would have been his union dues. That's what's in the Daily News.
What's happening all over? I'll tell you what's happening all over. Guy sitting home by a television set who once used to be something of a rover.
That's what's happening all over.
Love is the thing that has licked him, and it looks like Nathan's just another victim.
Yes, sir. When you see a guy reach for stars in the sky,
You can bet that he's doing it for some dough.
Chances are he's insane, that's only a job can be for a chain.
when you meet a gent paying all kinds of rent,
For a flat that could flatten the Taj Mahal.
call it sad, call it funny, but it's better than even money that the guy's only doing it for some dough. When you see a Joe saving half of his dough,
You can bet they'll be making it for some dough.
And a bum buys wine like a bum can afford.
He insists that the bum is under the thumb of some little broad.
when you meet a mug lately out of the jug,
And he's still lifting Latin for the road.
Call it hell, call it heaven. It's a probable 12 to 7 that the guy's only doing it for some dough. When you see your sports and his cash is run short,
Make a bet that he's banking with some dough. When a guy wears tails with the front gleaming white,
who the hell do you think he's tickling pink on Saturday night?
When a lazy slob takes a good steady job.
and he smells of Vitalis and Barbasol.
Call it dumb, call it clever. I'll bet you can give odds forever that the guy's only doing it for some dough, some dough, some dough. The guy's only doing it for some dough.
here.
Well, we finally lost him.
I do think you should have paid him some attention.
Yeah, he did attend every street meeting we had this morning. He seemed very interested in our work.
Very.
Well, you did speak beautifully this morning, Sarah.
No, I can't reach these people. I should have never volunteered for this post. Well, let's go back for lunch. And I was going to convert all of Broadway by myself. I was going to take these gamblers and have them begging to come to the mission. General Cartwright!
Good morning, Sarah. R5.
Good morning, General.
We didn't know you were coming to town.
I got in early this morning. I've spent the last hour trying to find you.
Well, we've been holding some extra street meetings trying to stimulate more interest.
Good morning, General.
Good morning. Sarah, there's something I would like to talk to you about.
Won't you come back to the mission? Have some lunch with us.
No, I don't have time, dear. Sarah, we at headquarters have come to a definite conclusion. We have decided to close your branch of the mission.
Oh, no!
The mission.
But, General, please, someone can do good here, even if I can't.
Sarah, there are so many calls on us. So many other places our work is really needed.
But we've been doing much better.
Yeah, we're holding a big prayer meeting tomorrow night.
Oh, heavens to Betsy, you planned a meeting?
Yeah.
Well, will anyone be here? Will anyone come?
Pardon me, I couldn't help overhearing. General, my name is Sky Masterson, former sinner.
How do you do?
How do you do? General, I wish to protest the closing of this mission. I believe Miss Sarah can do some good work here.
I'm glad to hear you say that, but I'm not so certain.
$1 will get you 10.
What?
General, might I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Why don't you come to the Thursday prayer meeting and find out for yourself? Don't you think that would be a good idea?
Well, if I thought the mission had a chance.
General, I personally guarantee you 1 dozen genuine sinners.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah.
You all got your carnations? Yeah. Remember, no one will be let into the crap game unless they got red carnations. It's like the password.
All right, but where's the game?
I'll tell you in a minute. Nathan, is it all set? Can I tell the boys at the Biltmore garage?
Not yet. I gotta stall him for a while. Joey wants his dough first.
But it's 11 o'clock, and they won't stay around much longer.
So sue me. I left nicely back at my hotel to wait for the money from Sky. It'll be there. Where's the dough?
It hasn't come yet.
I told you to wait for it.
I had to get some groceries. I felt a little faint.
Get back to the hotel and wait for the money from Sky, and don't come back here without it. I don't care if you're starving to death.
Okay, Nathan.
Where's the game, Detroit?
Hey, Harry! Harry, how is everything in Brooklyn?
Detroit, if you don't have a place for your crap game tonight, tell us and we will seek elsewhere for entertainment.
Now, take it easy, Harry.
I hope, Detroit, that you do not spoil our evening, as I am entertaining a very prominent guest tonight. I think you may have heard of him. I want you to meet Big Julie from Chicago.
Why, how do you do, Big Julie? Ha, ha, ha. Welcome to our fair city. As you well know, the heat is on, but just be patient and you'll see some action.
What do you say, Big Julie? Shall we stick around or shall we blow?
I came here to shoot crap, so let's shoot crap.
Sure.
Nathan, if we don't shoot crap tonight, Big Julie will be highly displeased, and he does not like to be displeased, as you can see from those citizens who have displeased him. Although you probably can't because they no longer exist.
Harry. You don't think I'd be so rude to displease Big Julie, do you? Big Julie, let me tell you that when Nathan Detroit arranges something, you can count on it that it always gets seen through until the end.
Well, an interesting gathering indeed. The cream of society. Angie the Ox, Society Max, Rusty Charlie, Liver Lips Louie, Harry the Horse, all the way from Brooklyn. And, pardon me, I'm not very good with names, but your face looks familiar. Mind telling me where you're from?
East Cicero, Illinois.
And what do you do there?
I'm a scoutmaster.
Well, don't ever help my mother across the street. Lovely. Looks like the male chorus from Blossom Time. What's the occasion?
Well, it's a party.
Indeed. What kind of party?
Bye, girls. See you tomorrow.
It's a bachelor's party. Nathan's getting married.
What? That's correct, Lieutenant. It's a bachelor's party. Nathan's getting married.
Yes, sir. For he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow, for he's a jolly good fellow.
Which nobody cannot deny.
Nathan, darling, I'm so thrilled. Why didn't you tell me?
It was a surprise.
But when I saw you standing here with all of these fine-looking gentlemen, I never dreamt it was a bachelor's party.
Oh, it's a bachelor's party.
It's a bachelor's party.
Yes, sir, a bachelor's party.
Well, just think, darling. After 14 years, I'm finally going to become Mrs. Nathan Detroit. Time certainly does fly.
Tell me, Nathan, when is the happy day?
Yes, Nathan, when will it be?
Well,
Nathan, these gentlemen were kind enough to throw you a bachelor dinner. The least you could do is tell them the wedding date.
when we need time for our license and a blood test.
You could elope.
What?
You could drive down to Maryland. What's the name of that town?
Pimlico.
Shut up! No, not Pimlico, no. Elkton, Nathan. They'll marry you right away. They don't ask for a blood test.
Ain't that unhealthy?
That's a great idea, Nathan. You could elope. You can use my getaway car. My, Buick.
Nathan, that sounds like a great idea. Let's do it.
Well, what the hell?
My congratulations too, Nathan. Hey. And I only hope there's nothing incorrect.
Nathan, I got so many things to do before we elope. You'll be at the Hot Box tomorrow night?
I'll have a table reserved and be dressed in whatever you elope in.
And Nathan, I'm so thrilled. I don't wire my mother. Only what'll I wire her?
Just send a telegram and date it back.
I better wait till we have 5 children first. That won't take us long.
Oh, Nathan, you are a very lucky fellow. A most beautiful doll indeed. Right, Big Julie?
So tell me something. How long have you known the doll?
14 years.
Let's shoot crap.
Nathan, you better do something.
What can I do? The money from Sky ain't come yet.
Well, maybe it won't come. Maybe he took the doll to Havana.
Ah, he couldn't have. How could he? She couldn't have gone.
How about a drink?
A milkshake, please.
Dolce de leche.
These are delicious. What did you call them?
Dolce de leche.
Dolce de leche? What's in it? Besides milk.
Oh, sugar. And a kind of native flavor.
What's the name of the flavoring?
Bacardi.
It's very good. I'll have another. Doesn't Bacardi have alcohol in it?
Only enough to act as a preservative.
You know, this would be a wonderful way to get children to drink milk.
right?
Am I all right? Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're cozy and clinging. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bell, I'd be ringing. From the moment we kissed tonight, that's the way I've just got to behave. Boy, if I were a lamp, I'd light. Or if I were a banner, I'd wave. Ask me, how do I feel? Little me with my quiet upbringing. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a gate, I'd be swinging. Or if I were a watch, I'd start popping my spring. Or if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Ask me, how do I feel from this chemistry lesson I'm learning?
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Well, sir, all I can say is if I were a bridge, I'd be burning. Yes, I knew my morale would crack from the wonderful way that you looked. Boy, if I were a duck, I'd quack. Or if I were a goose, I'd be cooked. Ask me, how do I feel? Ask me now that we're fondly caressing. Hell, if I were a salad, I know I'd be splashing my dressing. Ask me how to describe this whole beautiful thing. Well, if I were a bell, I'd go ding dong, ding dong, ding. Havana is so wonderful. Let's stay here a few more days so we can see how wonderful it's really like.
I think we'd better hurry if we want to catch the late plane back to New York.
I don't want to go back to
I'm
New York.
taking you back.
Huh, you're no gentleman.
Look, a doll like you shouldn't be mixed up with a guy like me. It's no good. I'm no good. Do you want to know why I took you to Havana in the first place? I made a bet. That's how you met me. I made a bet.
How else would a girl get to meet a gambler?
Oh, come on.
No, no!
I've got to think about what's best for you.
Oh, you talk just like a missionary. Thank you for bringing me back. I must have behaved very badly.
No, you were fine.
Golly, girls, I just don't know what I'll do with all this stuff. It was awful nice of you to give it to me. Sky, hello.
How are you, Miss Adelaide?
Oh, fine, Sky. The girls went to an all-night drugstore and surprised me with a kitchen shower. Look! Oh,
That is vulgar jewelry.
Well, that's wonderful, Adelaide. You know Miss Sarah.
How do you do?
nice to meet you. Oh, you know, we're eloping tomorrow night after the hot box. Nathan and I.
Good luck.
Thank you, Sky. Gee, I feel just like a housewife already. I think I'm gonna love being in the kitchen. I've tried all the other rooms.
Well, she certainly seems happy.
She's in love.
I guess so.
What time is it?
I don't know, 4 o'clock?
This is your time of day, isn't it? I've never been up this late before.
How do you like it?
It's so peaceful and wonderful.
You're finding out something I've known for quite a while. My time of day is the dark time, a couple of deals before dawn. When the street belongs to the cop, and the janitor with the mop, and the grocery clerks are all gone. When the smell of the rain-washed pavement comes up clean and fresh and cold, and the street lamp light fills the gutter with gold, that's my time of day, my time of day, and you're the only doll I've ever wanted to share it with me. Obadiah.
Obadiah? What's that?
Obadiah Masterson. That's my real name. You're the first doll I ever told it to. I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is wine that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must pour. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before.
I've never been in love before. Now all at once it's you forevermore. I've never been in love before. I thought my heart was safe. I thought I knew the score. But this is mine, that's all too strange and strong. I'm full of foolish song, and out my song must roll. So please forgive this helpless haze I'm in. I've really never been in love before. Arvide, I thought you would be asleep.
Good morning, Sarah dear. Brother Masterson.
Well, good morning.
We followed your suggestion and we're out all night. We spoke to a lot of sinners. Where have you been, Sarah?
I've been to Cuba.
You're even more tired than I am.
What's going on? I have to say, it's very clean and Canasta!
Someone must have tipped them off. I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but I have never seen a crap game running full blast in a mission.
Crap game?
Sarah, you know I had nothing to do with this, don't you?
This never would have happened if I hadn't. I never should have gone with you. It was wrong.
No, it wasn't. You went for the mission.
Did I?
Well, will I see you again tomorrow?
Everyone is welcome at the mission.
That's not what I mean.
It's no good, Sky. You said yourself it's no good.
What kind of doll are you anyway?
I'm a mission doll.
1948. I recall. Then last night in his apartment, he tried to remove them all. And I said, as I ran down the hall, take back your mink, take back your pearls. What made you think that I was one of those girls? Take back the gown, the shoes, and the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat as all that. I thought that each expensive gift you'd arranged was a token of your esteem. But when I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. So take back your mink tooth from whence it came and tell them to Hollanderize it for some other day. Take back your mink, take back your pearls. What made you think that I was one of those girls? I'm screaming, take back the gown, take back the hat. I may be down, but I'm not flat so that. I thought that each expensive gift you arranged was a token of your esteem. But when I think of what you want in exchange, it all seems a horrible dream. You take back your mink, those old worn-out pelts, and go shorten the sleeves for somebody else. Well, wouldn't you?
Will you be dining with Mr. Detroit's party tonight, sir?
Is he in?
He hasn't been here all evening.
Bring me a rye and soda.
Sir.
Sky, did you see Miss Adelaide?
Huh?
I bring a message for her from Nathan. I wish Nathan bring his own messages.
Well, what's the message? Where's Nathan?
It's this way. Nathan's aunt in Pittsburgh has suddenly been taken ill with,
A rare tropical disease.
Yeah, that's not bad. Anyway, Nathan has to...
Nicely. What's the message? Where's Nathan?
The crap game's still going on.
Since last night?
Big Julie, being a large loser, does not wish the game to terminate. In fact, he's most insistent. So we find another place and the game goes on.
Where's the game now?
You looking for some action?
No, but I gave my marker to, well, somebody, and I'd like to clear it up before I...
Oh, I'll meet you outside.
Well, nicely. What about Nathan's message?
Oh, Miss Adelaide. Nathan's in Pittsburgh with the rare tropical ant. Goodbye.
Sky, I don't think I understand. Nathan has to be here tonight. Well, we're eloping to get married. Is it the crap game?
You know, Nathan, why does it surprise you?
But he promised to change.
Change. What is it with you dolls? The minute you find a guy you like, you take him right in for alterations.
What is it about you men? Why can't you just get married and live like normal people do, with wallpaper and bookends?
No, Miss Adelaide.
What do you mean, no?
Guys like Nathan Detroit and yes, Guy Masterson, we don't belong in a life like that. So when dolls get mixed up with guys like us, it's no good. No good. I'll see you around.
Where are you going?
I don't know, Las Vegas maybe? I got the ticket on the late plane.
Will you see Nathan before you go?
Maybe.
Well, tell him I never want to speak to him again. And have him call me here.
Look, Adelaide, why don't you get a new guy?
I can't, Sky. I love Nathan. Wait till you fall for somebody. You'll find out.
Yeah.
In other words, just from sitting alone at a table reserved for two, a person can develop the flu. You can bundle her up in her woolies, and I mean the warmest brand. You can wrap her in sweaters and coats till it's more than her frame can stand. If she still gets the feeling she's naked from looking at her left hand, a person can develop the flu. The flu. 103.2. So much virus inside that her microscope slide looks like a day at the zoo. Just from wanting her memories in writing and a story her folks can be told, a person can develop a cold. Achoo!
Not so fast. Look, supposing we don't have the big meeting tonight. Supposing no one's there at all. We'll explain to the general.
We won't have to explain anything. It'll be very clear. I just want to get away from this whole place. To go someplace
Where the sinners are respectable and well behaved.
You saw what happened last night. They gambled in our mission.
And someday they'll be praying there. Even a man like Masterson. He came seeking refuge.
He came seeking me. Did you know that?
Are you kidding? I knew that the minute he started picking on you. What I didn't know is you were going to get so stuck on him.
I'll get over it.
What are you wanting to get over it for? It isn't pneumonia.
I will not be a gambler.
But if you love him enough.
He will not be a gambler.
Sarah, dear, I've always taken care of you. All that I'm wanting is that you be happy. Velvet, I can wish you for the color of your coat, and fortune smiling all along your way. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. Standing there, gazing at you, full of the bloom of you. Standing there, gazing at you with the sheep's eye and the licorice too. Music, I can wish you merry music while you're young, and wisdom when your hair has turned to gray. But more I cannot wish you than to wish you find your love, your own true love this day. With the sheep's eye and the licorice tooth and the strong arms to carry you away.
the big meetings tonight, isn't it?
Well, it's supposed to be. And the general's coming in well as you
Ah, the general's a tough doll, isn't she?
There aren't going to be very many people there. No one, in fact, and
I do not think Mr. Masterson is interested in our troubles, Arvide. We've got to hurry.
Miss Sarah, you forget something. But as a gambler, I never forget these things. You still hold my marker for 12 sinners tonight.
Thank you, Mr. Masterson, but I'd rather you forget about it.
I cannot welch on a marker.
Mr. Masterson, last night the mission was filled with your friends. Let us just say we are even.
if you don't pay off that marker, I'll tell the whole town you're a dirty welcher.
Nicely, where's the crap game?
Well, Sky, it's about a 10-minute walk from here.
Which way?
This way.
Hey, wait a minute. Where are y'all going?
Big Julie, the boys are slightly fatigued from weariness. Haven't been playing the game for quite a while now. Namely, 24 hours.
I don't care who was tired. I'm down 25 G's, so nobody leaves.
Gentlemen, I begin to see the logic of Big Julie. And it's not as much that he is a sore loser, rather he just prefers to win. Right, Big Julie?
Give me the dice. I'm on 500.
Take 200. What? Come on, I'm already half dead.
You don't shut up. Big Julie arranged the other half.
Ha!
And it's a 1 and a 1, Snake Eyes, you lose.
Yes.
That's $50 for the house. But hey, the dice are still yours, and your luck is
Give me
good.
the dice another
Okay.
5.
Take 200 more.
Here comes that big lucky roll.
Ha!
And it's Snake Eyes again.
Tough luck, Big Julie.
Well, that cleans me. But I ain't done yet.
What?
I'll now play on credit.
Big Julie. The boys are getting a little irritated here. Of course, me personally, I'm as fresh as a daisy and ready for action.
Well, then I'll roll with you.
Me?
Yeah, you. You've been raking out every five. You must have by now quite a bundle.
Well, being that I assume the risk, it's only fair that I should assume some dough.
Troy, I'm gonna roll you. Willy or nilly. And if I lose, I'll give you my marker.
And if I lose?
You will give him cash.
And let me hear from Big Julie, all right?
You will give me cash.
Now I heard it.
Here's my marker, Detroit. Is anything wrong?
No. I owe you $1,000, signed X. How is it that you can write 1,000, but you cannot write your signature?
I was good at arithmetic, but I stunk at English.
Here, this will put you through Harvard.
Okay, I'm on 1,000. And to change my luck, I'm gonna use my own dice.
Your own dice, huh?
Yeah, I have them specially made for me in Chicago.
Big Julie, you cannot interpolate Chicago dice in a New York City crap game.
Etiquette. Show me where it says that, Emily Post.
Not that I wish to seem petty, but may I take a look at these dice?
Yeah.
Whoa. You got
Why, these dice are blank. They ain't got no spots on them.
I had the spots taken out for good luck, but I remember where they formerly was.
You're gonna roll blank dice and call for where the spots formerly was?
Why not?
I see no reason.
Ha! 5 to 5. My point is 10.
Well, I still got a chance.
Tensi come against thee.
I hope he falls on his inside.
Ha! A 10.
A 10?
Yeah, 6 and a 4.
Which is a 6 and which is the 4?
Either way, I still win. Okay, now I'm rolling 2,000.
I just remembered. I'm eloping tonight. Adelaide is waiting for me.
Get up to 2,000.
Hey! Have we let some of these other chaps in?
After I'm done with you, get it up. Ha! Ha, 7, I win.
What a surprise.
Okay, now I'm gonna play with you guys.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're gonna give me a chance to get even. I will roll you, but with my dice.
Okay, Detroit, that seems fair, but what do you use for dough?
I will use my marker.
And you want Big Julie to put up cash?
Nathan done it.
Sure, I done it. What kind of deal is this anyway?
Take it easy, Nathan.
Him with his no spot dice. Somebody ought to knock the spots off of him.
Nathan, don't make Big Julie have to do something to you.
Yeah, I'm on vacation.
Go ahead, shoot me, put me in cement. Hey, at least I would know where I'd be. Here I am, risking my neck, setting up this crap game. I even promised to get married on account of it. And look how I wind up. Broke in a sewer? Oh, believe me, my tough friend from Chicago, there is nothing you can do to me now that would not cheer me up.
Here they are.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Say, look at this, fresh blood. Hey, bud, looking for some action?
Not at the moment. I'd like to talk with some of you guys.
We ain't talking, we're shooting crap.
I'm asking for only one moment.
We are shooting crap.
It has to do with Miss Sarah Brown's mission.
Say, who is this guy?
It's the fella who took the mission dog to Havana.
Huh, I get it. Say, listen, fella, why don't you go back to your praying blueberry? You slow up the action around here.
If you want action, how about we make a little wager on a proposition?
Oh, what kind of proposition?
Am I right-handed or am I left-handed?
And how'd I know a thing like that?
I'll give you a clue. All right. All right, tonight at 327 West 49th Street, they're holding a midnight prayer meeting. And I promised to deliver to them some sinners. And when it comes to sinning, most of you are pretty high up among the paint cards.
Wait. I'm not spending some even at the Hallelujah joint.
If you won't do it as a favor to me, do it as a favor to yourself.
Please.
I'm sure the air smells much cleaner up there than it does down here. And it may not hurt you to learn a thing or two besides the odds on making a four the hard way.
You've been reading the Bible way too much.
So what? The Bible may not read as lively as the scratch sheet, but it's twice as accurate. Well, I tried. I'll see you around, Nathan.
All right, Sky. About that Havana business. I regret I temporarily do not have the 1,000 in which to pay you.
You don't have to pay me. You won.
But I thought you took Miss Sarah to Havana.
Yeah, well, you thought wrong.
All right, Big Julie, let's dance. I now got dough to roll you on, but we're using my dice this time.
Wait. He can make a pass to save his soul.
What did you say?
I said he can make a pass to save his soul.
Well, then maybe I can make a pass to save his. And yours. And yours, and even his. I'm going to roll the dice, and I will bet each of you $1,000 against your souls. 1,000 cash against a marker for your souls. If I win, you show up at the Save a Soul mission tonight. Is it okay?
Wait. Let me get this. If you lose, you give each of us $1,000. And if you win, we gotta spend some night at the Mission Dogs Cabaret.
If I win, you all show up at the Save a Soul mission. One meeting.
I'm in.
All right, by me.
Okay, by me too.
How about you, Nathan? 1,000 against your soul?
Me? I don't even know if I got a soul.
You've got one somewhere.
How do you spell soul?
S-U.
All right. Put down your markers. Give me the dice. And give me room.
Come on, shoot already.
What's the matter, Sky? Turning chicken?
You see me roll on 100 G's before, but I got a little more than dough riding on this one. They call you Lady Luck, but there is room for doubt. At times you have a very unladylike way of running out. You're on this date with me. The pickings have been lush, and yet before the evening is over, you might give me the brush. You might forget your manners. You might refuse to stay. And so the best that I can do is pray. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady doesn't leave her escort. It isn't fair, it isn't nice. A lady doesn't wander all over the room and blow on some other guy's dice. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck if you've ever been a lady to begin with. Luck be a lady tonight. Luck let a gentleman see how nice a dame you can be. I know the way you've treated other guys you've been with. Luck be a lady with me. A lady doesn't flirt with strangers. She'd have a heart, she'd have a soul. A lady doesn't make little snake eyes at me when I bet my life on this roll. So let's keep the party polite. Never get out of my sight. Stick with me, baby, I'm the fella you came in with. Luck be a lady. 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 What's the matter? Roll the dice. Tonight. Ha!
Tell you what, I ain't going to no stinking prayer meeting.
Big Julie, you give your marker and you welch on it, it will cause me no little embarrassment. And you don't want to cause me embarrassment, do you?
But if it gets back to Chicago, then I went to a prayer meeting, no decent human being will speak to me.
Adelaide, hey!
Oh, what a coincidence.
Adelaide, the nicely explained you about tonight. I hope you ain't sore about it.
Please, Nathan, let us not have a vulgar scene. After all, we are civilized people, and we do not have to conduct ourselves like a slob.
Hey, babe, what is this? Come on! You are my doll.
Your doll? If that were so amusing, one could laugh at it.
Sweetheart, baby, come on. How can you act like this over one lousy elopement?
It's no use, Nathan. I have succeeded in you not being able to bother me no more. I have got you completely out of my... Oh, Nathan!
Adelaide, don't ever do that to me again. I just can't stand it. Look, we'll get married. We'll have a white house with a green fence, just like the Whitney colors.
We gotta do it soon, Nathan. I got another letter from Mother today asking a lot of questions. She put one in here for you, too.
A letter from your mother? For me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goody. Dear son Nathan, this is my first letter to you, although you have now been married to my daughter for 12 years. But I feel like I know you from Adelaide's letters, and in my mind's eyes, I can see you as you go down to work every morning at 7. What a responsibility it must be to be the assistant manager of an A&P. I'm not even the manager.
I was going to promote you for Christmas.
I know how hard you have to work to take care of your family. Adelaide and the 5 children and the one that's on the way.
Mother wanted me to visit her, so I had to tell her that.
Doesn't she know I can't have 6 kids on what they pay me at the A&P? I am very proud to have you as a son-in-law. You are a good man, and I know you will always take care of Adelaide. I feel like a heel.
But Nathan, we can still fix everything. It's not even midnight yet. 5 to 12. Let's elope right now.
Okay, Adelaide. No.
Come on, Nathan, we're going to be late.
I
Yeah, come on,
can't.
Nathan.
Nathan, why can't we elope right now?
Because I gotta go to a prayer meeting.
Nathan, this is the biggest lie you ever told me.
But I promise you, it's true.
You promised me this, you promised me that, you promised me anything under the sun, then you give me a kiss and you're grabbing your hat and you're off to the races again when I think of the time gone by.
Adelaide.
And I think of the way I try. I could honestly die.
Call the lawyer and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead and hate me.
The best years of my life, I was a fool to give to
All
you.
right already. I'm just a no good Nick. All right already. It's true. So new. So sue me. What can you do me? I love you.
You gamble it here, you gamble it there, you gamble on everything all except me, and I'm sick of you keeping me up in the air till you're back in the money again when I think of the time gone by.
Adelaide.
And I think of the way I
Adelaide.
tried. I could honestly die.
Serve a paper and sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you. Give a holler and hate me, hate me. Go ahead and hate me. I love
You wind up in jail, don't come to me to bail you
All
out.
right already. So call a policeman. All right already. It's true. So new. So sue me, sue me. What can you do me? I love you.
You're at it again, you're running the game. I'm not gonna play second fiddle to that, and I'm sick and I'm tired of stalling around, and I'm telling you now that we're through when I think of the time gone
Adelaide,
by.
Adelaide!
And I think of the way I tried.
Adelaide!
I could honestly die.
Sue me, shoot bullets through me. I love you.
It is now several minutes past midnight. Isn't anyone coming? Sergeant Sarah, something is very wrong.
Maybe you'll watch us fast.
General, I know what's wrong. I'm wrong. I've failed. I've spoken to these people day after day, but my words haven't reached them. I think you had better.
What are we doing? The prayer meeting is here. All right, come on, let's go.
Look at all these people. Oh, my. Look, you can just see the sinner. She's a sinner. Oh, pleasure. You are full of sin. So full of sin.
Everyone here? Where's Nathan Detroit?
Present.
Well, here you are, Miss Sarah. 1 dozen or more assorted sinners. Sorry we didn't have time to clean them up.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome you all to the Save Us All mission.
Oh, just one moment. Just one moment. This is a mission, not Roseland. and I suggest that you refrain from indulging in any unpleasantness. As I am required to depart for Points West this evening, I am appointing Nathan Detroit as Major Domo in my place. Nathan, anyone who does not conduct himself according to Hoyle will answer to Sky Masterson personally. And that means in person.
What a remarkable young man!
So remember that, you guys. Brother Abernathy, your dice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are honored tonight, as our meeting will be headed by the head of our organization, General Carter.
I would just like to say how wonderful it is to see our mission graced by the presence of so many evil-looking sinners. Oh, awkward. Okay. Now, who would like to testify? Who will get the ball rolling with their testimony? Oh, come on.
Benny, give testimony.
Hey, I ain't no stool pigeon. Oh, come now, brothers. I know it's difficult, but won't one of you give testimony to the sin that is in his heart?
Benny, get up and tell him what a bum you are. Benny?
Fine. I used to be a bad guy. I used to gamble, but I ain't gonna do it no more. I thank you. There! Don't you feel better? Yeah, I'm all right. Anyone else?
Big Julie's awful quiet.
I was always a bad kid. I've gone straight ever since. I can show us my record. 33 arrests and no convictions.
Green out at 100%.
Anyone else? Huh?
Harry.
Oh, no.
Harry the horse.
All right. Well, it's like when Sky was rolling us for our souls.
I beg your pardon.
Sky Masterson, he wrote us each $1,000 against their souls. That's why we're here.
I don't think I understand.
I do, General. He means that they are only here because Mr. Masterson won them in a dice game.
How wonderful! Oh, this entire meeting the result of gambling. It shows how good can come out of evil.
You bet, sister.
Sergeant Sarah, you have done remarkable work.
Hasn't you, though?
Thank you.
Wait, I ain't done yet. Well, my sins is when Sky was rolling us, I wished I won $1,000 instead of having to come here. But now that I'm here, I still wish it.
Anyone else? Huh?
Sit. Stay.
Goodness.
We will now hear testimony from Brother Nicely Johnson. Brother Nicely Johnson.
Well, it happened to be kind of funny. Sort of like in a dream. Yeah, that's it, a dream.
Tell us in your own words.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven. And by some chance I had brought my dice along. And there I stood, and I hollered, someone bade me. But the passengers, they knew right from wrong. For the people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. The people all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel of your checkered coat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. I sailed away on that little boat to heaven, and by some chance found a bottle in my fist, and there I stood, nicely passing out the whiskey, but the passengers were bound to resist. For the people all said, beware, you're rare in your heavenly trip. The people all said, beware, you'll scuttle the ship. And the devil will drag you under by the fancy tie around your wicked throat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. As I laughed at those passengers to heaven, A great big wave came and washed me overboard. And as I sank and I hollered, someone save me, that's the moment I woke up. Thank the Lord. And I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. I said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under with a soul so heavy you never float. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking, you're rocking the boat. Sit down.
Anything we can do for you, Brother Brannigan? Perhaps you would care to testify.
No, I'll do my testifying in court, thank you. Where I'll testify that you ran a crap game in this mission last night. Miss Sarah, you were right out there. You saw it all. Aren't these the fellows?
I never saw them before in my life.
Thank you.
There's a right broad.
Yeah. So now, if you don't mind, Brother Brannigan, we'd like to get on with our meeting.
Well, I've never seen crap shooters spend so much time in a mission. Maybe that's what they mean by holy rollers.
Get that thing fixed. Thank you, Miss Sarah, but, people, I also got a confession to make, and I gotta get it off my chest. We did shoot crap here last night. But we're all very sorry for it, ain't we, boys?
Oh, we're sorry.
I'm really sorry.
But, I did another terrible thing. I made a bet with a certain guy that he could not take a certain doll with him on a trip. And that I should not have done. Although it did not do any harm as I won the bet.
You won the bet?
Sure, the guy said he did not take the doll with him. Well, now I feel better.
Hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
Ladies and gentlemen, we will now sing number 244. Follow the fold.
Good evening.
I'm Adelaide, the well-known fiancée.
Oh, yes. Well, when are you getting married?
The 12th of never.
I'm sorry.
Gee, I haven't even gotten close enough to a church to be left in it. What'll I ever tell my mother?
Oh, your mother will understand. Just tell her your engagement is broken.
That might confuse her. Maybe I'll tell her that Nathan is dead and see to it.
You mustn't carry hate in your heart, Miss Adelaide. You must try to be forgiving and understanding, and the pain will go away. Why, in the Bible it tells us in Isaiah.
You got a boyfriend named Isaiah, huh?
Isaiah was an ancient prophet.
Oh, please, don't tell me. Nobody cries like that over an old guy. Whoever it is, you got it bad. You know, when I saw you with Sky Masterson the other night, I thought, oh no. No. You're not in love with Sky Masterson. You poor thing.
I thought I hated him.
I thought
ever change?
You know, for 14 years I've tried to change Nathan. I always thought how wonderful he'd be if he were different. But they never change.
A little while ago at our prayer meeting, there were a lot of gamblers who acted as though they could change.
Yes, but that doesn't mean... Gamblers at your prayer meeting? Was Nathan Detroit there?
I think I heard that name.
Cute little fellow with an orange tie?
I think so.
Well, how do you like that rat? Just when he should have been lying, he's telling the truth. I'm glad I'm through with him. And you ought to be glad you're through with Skype, too.
I am.
I mean, what are we? Crazy or something? At Wanamaker's and Saks and Klein's, a lesson I've been taught. You can't get alterations on a dress you haven't bought.
At any vegetable market from Borneo to Nome, you mustn't squeeze a melon till you get the melon home.
You simply gotta gamble.
You get no guarantee.
Now, doesn't that kind of apply to you and I?
You and me.
Whatever. Why not?
Why not what?
Marry the man today. Trouble though he may be, much as he likes to play. Crazy and wild and free. Marry the man today. Wrath and sigh and sorrow. Marry the man today and change his ways tomorrow.
Marry the man today.
Marry the man today.
Maybe he's leaving
Maybe
town.
he's leaving town.
Don't let him get away.
Don't let him get away.
Hurry and drag him down.
Counterattack him and marry the man today. Give him the girlish laughter.
Give him your hand today and save the fist for after.
Slowly introduce him to the better things. Respectable, conservative, and clean.
Reader's Digest.
Guy Lombardo.
Rogers. Go, galoshes!
Ovaltine. But marry the man today. Handle him meek and gently. Marry the man today and train him subsequently.
Carefully expose him to domestic life. And if he ever tries to stray from you, have a pot roast.
Have a headache.
Have a baby.
Have 2, 6, 9. Don't marry the man today. Wrath and sigh and sorrow. Marry the man today. Change his ways and change his ways.
And change his ways.
And change his ways.
And change his ways. Tomorrow.
Nathan, where are you? Nathan!
Give me a light paper.
Nathan, come on. We're waiting for you.
Just a minute. I'm waiting on the lieutenant. Thanks, Lieutenant.
Nathan, come on. We're getting married, so close the newsstand.
Is this wedding going to take place or what? I paid half a buck for this mess and theorem.
Come on, Nathan.
Let's go.
Geez, Adelaide, it just seems like you had to scare away all the customers, huh?
Where's the wedding?
Holy smoke!
What's the matter?
I didn't get a place for the wedding.
Oh, Nathan.
Why don't you try the Biltmore Garage?
sisters, life is one big crap game and the devil is using loaded dice.
Wait a minute. Where's the crap game?
Brother Masterson,
Yes, Brother Detroit?
may we get married in your mission? Adelaide and I?
I married Brother Masterson and Sister Sarah just the other day. I'd be happy to do the same for you.
Well, congratulations, Nathan. I'll lay you 8 to 5. You'll be very happy.
What Obadiah means is that
Obadiah?
he wishes you every happiness, and so do I.
Thank you. I know we're going to be very happy. And I'll have Nathan here next to me every single night.
I'd just like to call out onto stage the 3 hardest working people in this whole show, our student directors, Charlie Hirsch, Annie Clark, and Andrea Pickett. Have a safe drive home, and good night.